What's up, my brothers? How y'all doing today? Today's April 1st, 2025. Believe it is day 30 that we are on of doing heart medicine together. So shouts out to you if you've been here every day or most days. All right, ready to take a couple of deep breaths here. And this is our card for today. We've seen this before many times. All right, let's take a couple deep breaths to see what Spirit has for us in our medicine today. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of a combination of some things we've done before. So the first thing you're going to do, take some time, go inward, and identify one emotion that might be present. And you can use your feelings wheel to do that. If you're not familiar with the feelings wheel, you can Google it and find one out. Just offers a lot more range of feeling words, because sometimes we're stuck on like the top 5: sad, happy, afraid, whatever those kind of ones are. And there's a lot more in the feelings wheel. So identify a feeling that is present, and it might surprise you what the feeling is. You might not expect it to be there, but identify that word, and then I want you to spend some time with that particular feeling, and exploring it. So you might identify the feeling. Let's say it's embarrassment. Let's say you notice some embarrassment, and you will sit down and say, okay, noticing some embarrassment. Write down what sensations come up for you when you notice that you feel embarrassed. Maybe you feel like you want to go, crawl into somewhere and hide. Maybe you feel like, maybe you feel angry, or maybe you feel a sense of injustice, or like you need to defend yourself in some way. Write down what comes up for you in that way. Also write down and start to explore, when are times that you usually feel most embarrassed, right? Maybe it's when you fall in public, or maybe it's when someone catches you in a lie, or maybe it's when you don't know something, right? Maybe in your class and you're like, oh, I don't know something. Write down and explore, when are the times that you feel most whatever that feeling is for you, okay? And then what I want you to do, what Spirit wants you to do, is write down when you first learned that to feel that particular feeling. So who taught you embarrassment? Right? Was it when you were 4 and you fell, or maybe you wet yourself and a caregiver laughed instead of helping you, right? Or let's say the feeling is betrayal, and it's when your father said that he was going to come pick you up after school and then never showed up and never came back, right? So who first taught you to have that particular feeling? And these don't all have to be, what we think of as negative feelings. It can be, joy, happiness, excitement, right? You can do the same exercises, right? Then what I want you to do, once you've identified who first or what situation first taught you to experience that feeling, I want you to do an exercise where you visualize you releasing that person or that feeling from your energetic field. Now, what's key here, I'm not asking you to forgive anybody. What I'm first asking you to do is just imagine yourself releasing it. So you can think of it as like, let's say that you can visualize yourself standing on a beach, and you put that person or that situation in a little bitty boat, and you put it into the water, and you watch as it just goes further and further away, okay, until finally you can't see it. or you imagine that person just sort of walking away. Now, if the feeling is betrayal, that might be a triggering visualization to do. But if it's something else, it might be something else. But you want to just kind of imagine you're just allowing that particular person or experience to float away. It can be in the wind, however that makes sense to you. And you want to do that, either a couple times or do it for like one big period of time, like 10 or 15 minutes. And again, the key is you're not trying to say you're forgiving them. You're just energetically allowing some of that energy to just let go without even knowing how. Sometimes we make things really hard and we think, I don't know how to do that. You don't have to know how. Just watch it as it goes. And that will start to shift the energies around you and around how you're holding this. And what it'll also do is create more space for you to be in relationship with that particular, with the scenarios rather, that bring up that feeling differently. It'll give you space for maybe the next time you fall in public, you don't feel so embarrassed. Maybe you feel tickled and you just laugh hysterically. Or the next time you don't know something, you don't feel embarrassed. Instead, you say, oh, like, I don't know, let me ask. And you can be proud of yourself for asking. So it just creates more room and space for a different experience in those situations that normally triggered that particular feeling in order for you to experience something else. Okay? All right, y'all. If nobody's told you today, I absolutely love you, my brother. You're so important, so essential. The work that you're doing on your heart, on your emotions is so vital. And so I just truly commend you, and I love you, my brother. Peace.